That's your boy Skoota B. We here with the official DJ chef. Shout out DJ J Yo for rocking out. He just gave that like good 30 minutes of non-stop hit after hit. Y'all know the vibes. We here DTF Radio, Vibe Out Thursdays, every Thursday from 4 to 7. If you do not have that DTF Radio app, please go download that DTF Radio app. If you have an Android looking like surveillance killer, then it's on Google Play. But if you have a legit iPhone, then it will be on the App Store. Also, if you have any topics, any song requests, any shout-outs that you would like to do, 347-721-3161. That is 347-721-3161. Give us a call. Now, we'd like to get started with a couple things. You know what I mean? I also, before we even get started, I want to say RIP to, what's the boy name from Chicago? Duck? Yeah, FBG Duck. Him. You feel me? Shout out. It's sad that we got another one also soon, all due to the violence in the streets. But that's Chicago life. No disrespect. I don't come for me. So how many of y'all, right? How many of y'all heard of, Drunk Love Producer, right? Who is he? What's his name? Bro, his name's not up here, bro. That's him? That's not even him, bro. That's not his name, bro. It don't even matter his name, bro. Some got arrested for sexually assault charges, bro. On 15 of them. On 15 of them. How you get 15 sexual assault charges, bro? What the fuck was you doing out here in these streets, bro?
Sexually assaulting.
Bro, that's nasty. My son got 15 sexual assault charges. What you do? That nigga's a whole freak.
Sexually assaulting.
Bro, he's a creep. I don't give a fuck. I hope his manager hit me. The son is dead ass nasty.
He's his own manager.
He's his own manager, so I hope he hit me up north wherever he at, bro. Damn, son. And his bail is 6 mil.
Yeah.
What? How is his bail 6 mil? Yo, his bail is 6,290,000. Nasty work.
Moral of the story? Stop sexually assaulting.
Moral of the story is fucking awesome. Do something with yourself. That is horrible, bro. And he's a Grammy-winning producer, bro.
He's made it from Detail.
Detail? Oh, well, he trying to detail everything, huh?
Oh yeah, and my boy Joel is out.
And Joel is out?
Shout out to my guy Joel.
Shout out to Joel Santana.
Check my gram. Get myself on the gram, you know what I'm saying?
Oh my god, I'm going to gram with Joel Santana. Snips at Erdan. That niggas is cold. I bet, but nah, he really has been arrested for 15 sexual assault charges and 5 additional felony assault related charges in Los Angeles County. Like, how? How, bro? What was you doing in these streets, bro? So, Detail committed the crime between 2010 and 2018, right? The case was reviewed by the LA County District Attorney Office in January, and currently the Sheriff's Department Special Victims Bureau is continuing to investigate additional adult sexual assault allegations. Like, I'm not even going front. Whatever someone's doing, bro, you gotta cut that shit out. Like, y'all are like amongst like the elite. Like, you shouldn't even have to sexually assault nobody, bro. If you that nigga, bro. Like, what y'all doing, son? Like, you know what?
I mean, sexually assaulting somebody nowadays is a lot easier to come by. Like, let's say you just touch a woman in the wrong way. Let's say you brush across a woman in the wrong way. And I'm not defending son, I don't know son. Clearly he's been doing something wrong. But let's say you brush across a woman the wrong way or you do something the wrong way, that's sexual assault. Like, anything you do currently when it comes to a woman could lead to sexual assault. Like, this woman, what is it, Offset? She said Offset raped her. Or not Offset, sorry, Takeover. Raped her. So it's like, do you really think that Takeover would do that right now if where his career is, the amount of money he has, so on and so forth? I'm just saying. I'm not defending nobody. I'm not saying that they're lying on him. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like people take a lot nowadays and they run with it. That's all.
I can agree with that. I can agree to, like, because now certain days I can agree to the simple fact that certain things move down the line on like petty charges or petty situations, right? I'm not gonna say petty charges. I'm gonna say petty situations, right? That may have happened and it wasn't even the intentions of the mindset of the guy or even the female, because it can go both ways. I'm not going to be sexist. And it just went left, right? But one time, maybe I'll say okay. Maybe one time, I'll be like, all right, it was an accident. But if you have multiple, and bro, you are a repeat offender. That's it. You are a repeat offender. Like, there's no way that you have multiple cases on you, or not even say cases, multiple charges on you, and sit there and say it's an accident. You feel me? There's no way. I'm not going to reject that. I'm not going to believe that. I'm not saying, and I'm not disagreeing with my bro Chef. What he's saying is true. You feel me? There are certain people in the industry that don't even have to do anything but look at you and panties is dropping. You know what I mean? That's neither here nor there. But you do have ones in the industry that just because you are on a higher platform doesn't mean that your mental mind state is on a higher platform. You can still be sick in the head. You just a rich nigga that's sick in the head. You know what I mean? So we go ahead.
So like I said, so we're reading here from ABC News.
Okay.
The rapper known as Takeoff, a member of the popular hip hop group Migos, has been accused of sexual assault. According to the Los Angeles Times, a civil lawsuit filed in Los Angeles accuses the 25-year-old rapper, whose real name is Kershnick Ball, of raping a woman at a house party in Encino in June. The lawsuit accuses Ball of sexual battery, assault, false imprisonment, gender violence, and interference with civil rights. He has not yet responded, but I definitely spoke or listened to an interview earlier with his lawyer, and they're saying all of these accusations are false. She's bringing up false accusations. Now, this is my thing. This is what I gotta say about this, right? I don't know how the fellas in here feel about it, but I feel like when a woman falsely accuses you of rape or anything like that, should there not be a penalty or something that she should have to go through, or even prison time before that? Like, how do you guys feel about that? Because I feel like, how many times a woman says, "Oh, he raped me," "Oh, he put his hands on me," and it's not true, but because they know how the law is set up to where the law is on the female side, they're automatically going to come and arrest you. How do you feel like we should handle that?
Alright, so I'm gonna speak on that, right?
Yeah.
I want to speak on that because of the state penitentiary I was in.
Right.
Right? I was in Mohawk Correctional Facility, State Correctional Facility, right? And if you look up that jail is 85% rapists, right? Now, do you hear how high that percentage is? 85% rapists was in that prison, right? Now, my intake on that from being from behind the walls or behind the cages or whatever you want to say, not everything was true. You feel me? Not every man that was in there for rape actually raped that woman. Now, when it comes to a situation like that, I feel, right, the women should face the amount of time that a man should face for just accusing. It's just like what you call a conspiracy, right? If you get hit with a conspiracy charge, you can face a long time just because you know something. You ain't even have to do a crime, but just because you know about the crime, you could be facing a long time. Now, I respectfully feel that a woman that lies about rape needs to either pay a hefty fine and do jail time, because a man that is facing and going through that has to pay lawyer fees. They have to pay, you don't know how they're getting there, so it's transportation fees. They still have to pay, if they do get sentenced or anything, they have to pay a restitution. Like, don't get me wrong, we're not gonna sit there and say every man is innocent, right? Because you do have some sick men in this world. But you have some sick female in this world who would say, "Oh man, dude raped me," because he don't even want to deal with you after the first fuck no more. Like, a lot of females don't even understand y'all were really a one-night stand. Well, a lot of times y'all probably was a mistake. But because some don't want to deal with you no more, y'all know that the power of the pussy would get somebody in trouble. And I can't respect that from a woman. I won't even look at you the same. You need to do jail time. Respectfully. you need to understand what it's like to be behind the cage, to be behind the walls. Because you're putting an innocent man, taking him away from his family. You feel me? His son, his daughter, his mother, whoever his man is in that family, you're taking him away for what? And I've been in prison with men that's been in jail 14 years, 15 years, and they ain't even never do nothing. And and pulled out the facts on how they didn't do nothing. But because we don't have the skin complexion for the protection, we lose every case almost all the time. You feel me? Like, this is why I say for our men, choose wisely. Like, choose your kills wisely. Like, not every pretty face and a big butt is valid. You feel me? Sometimes her coochie stick, that wasn't even worth it. You feel me? So, J.O., how you feel me? How you feel about that? How you feel about that, J.O.? All due respect. How you feel about that? Talk to the people. She said, talk about candy. Yeah. How do you feel about women that lie and accuse men of rape or sexual assault?
I mean, they gotta get treated the same way that we get treated.
Okay.
Like, we get in trouble just for the accusation. They get to get in trouble for the accusation. I think it's like, I mean, they get no leeway to it. And just in many cases where we lied and just left that open. Like, that's it. Like, they lied, they found out. They're like people sue, but it's like, at the end of the day, nothing changes as far as that.
Yo, they saying they can't hear you, bro. Hold on. If you go on DTF radio. Hello? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Download DTF radio app. You know, we'll put in the app store, and then once you go click live and watch live, you'll be the first episode up.
They sound like Jasmine.
Nah, it's not. So this is the artist's sister phone. He's not even hearing you, the artist's way. Alright, so when he's away, I can't wait to interview him. Alright, let's go on. So yeah, like that's how I feel on that. Alright, but wow.
Alright, so in other news, so trending right now, you know, we got trending news going on. So, how many people are looking forward to Meg Thee Stallion and you guys know what I'm going with? Cardi B.
I heard it.
You heard it? How you feel about it? It's cool.
Wait, they got a trap?
They have a fire. I like it.
I knew it.
You know, I'm a DJ.
So, because you're very good with DJ too?
Yeah.
So, I not hear it though.
You're not a DJ. You just said that.
Bro, I'm DJ Scoop.
But you don't search for these things. I search for these things.
First of all,
I'm
you did not.
DJ Scoop.
Did you even know that there was a track album from?
Nah, I thought she was still whipping.
I got the email.
I ain't know she was out here making music. I thought she was still worried about being shot out of foot.
Yeah. So they definitely have a track. The album, the cover art is fire. Definitely for the track. Also,
So DJ Money Magic said he heard it too.
what's the first part you said to that? For Money Magic?
Nah, DJ Scoop. Look, they say it. DJ Scoop.
I see that. But what I was saying is,
You a hater.
what I was saying is that. So how many people heard about in Jamaica that now they're allowing schools to ban you if you got dreadlocks? If you got dreads in Jamaica, they could ban you, they could suspend you, they could expel you from that school.
So if I have dreads, I can get in trouble.
Yeah,
Basically.
yeah. Do you guys understand how big of a problem this is? Because for some, dreads are not even just here. Like, dreads is a whole culture, it's a whole movement, it's a whole religion, to be honest. Like, dreads is not something that you really take lightly. Like, my uncle he's a Rasta, like real life Rasta. You know what I'm saying? I don't know who really follows a culture like that, but Rastafarianism is huge. So for you to tell the next man that you are not allowed in here because of your hair texture or how your hair looks, I feel like you're taking away that man's right. Like, that's crazy. That's you're going against somebody's religion. That's like you telling a Muslim he can't wear his turban. You know what I'm saying? Like, you like, that should not be allowed. And for them to be doing that in Jamaica, that's a staple for Rastafarianism. It's crazy to me. I don't know how y'all feel about that. Like, imagine somebody say, yo, because if you got a high top fade, you can't come to the school. What's for them to allow you from saying, yo, because you're black, you can't come to the school? I'm just saying. I know how y'all feel about that, but I feel like that's crazy. So what's next? It is segregation. If you want to be honest.
It is a segregation thing, right? How would you feel if they brought back, how would we feel if they brought back, you can't go to this school because you're black, or Hispanic, or Asian? You know what I'm trying to say? That dread that defines who that person's background is. You feel me? Because some people have dreads for the style, and some people really truly have dreads because of the purpose, because of the meaning. You feel me? Like, I don't know, like, I feel for them. Respectfully, I feel for them because that is going, like, that's them. I feel for them because, like, now I feel like I can't express myself. That's what I was trying to say. I feel for them because I feel like they can't express their self. Like, that's them expressing themselves. Like, this is me. This is who I am. This is my roots. This is where I come from. Now, it's a sad situation to know that the world we live in, people don't understand as the years feel like it's going up, we are really going backwards. And nobody really notices that. And that is sad. A lot of people really don't notice that as the years go up, society goes backwards. We may really go back into history and people don't understand. So now when your parents or certain people say history repeats itself, now I kind of understand where they're coming from. Because through all the looting and the rioting that just happened, there's no difference from the Watch riot when they did that to Rodney King. Right? That's what it was, Rodney King, they beat Rodney King. And look what just happened. He just basically had a whole situation just like Rodney King when they killed George Floyd. Now, history basically repeated itself. And it's only going to get worse. Why is it only going to get worse? Because they care. Like, we live in society now. If you look at New York right now, right? Understand what I'm going with this, fellas. If you look at New York City right now, New York City is becoming dangerous. New York City is becoming New York City how it was in the 90s. Look how many bodies is dropping left and right. People are getting clapped left and right. Nobody cares about cameras. Nobody cares about new season. Nobody cares about nothing. You feel me? So look how it was in the 90s. Situations like that was reckless in the 90s. So it's going backwards. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all feel about it, but
I mean, we'll see what happens. But in other gossip news,
okay, gossip time.
How do we feel about the Ross versus 2 Chainz versus that's going to happen tonight? How do we feel about that? You feel so? I feel like, honestly, that's a nice lineup.
I mean, it is, but like I said, I feel for the verses. I feel for that verses, and we spoke about this before. I feel Ross is going to win.
I mean,
and it may not even be, you know what's funny? It may not be Ross is going to win because he got better hits. Ross may win just because of the band.
I mean, but Chainz got some hits, like.
But who fucks with Chainz like this?
It don't matter. Like, think about this. You can say that now, but when you actually play the songs, like, Chainz got Rich as Fuck, No Lie,
One say Freeway Rick, you got
Mercy, Feds Watching, Birthday Song, 3500, KO, Duffel Bag Boy, I'm Different, No Lie, Spending, Used To,
Okay.
Fucking Problems. That's all 2 Chainz. Like,
Yeah,
think about this.
And all of them was
Champions, Good Drink, Watch Out, Big Bang, All Me, I Love the Strippers. Those are all Chainz.
I ain't gonna front. That was actually one of my favorite songs.
I'm just saying, like,
I ain't gonna front.
like, I feel like everybody's really sleeping on Chainz right now. When he could really be a problem. That's 20
So
songs
somebody
right
said
there.
features.
Huh?
Somebody said features.
Doesn't matter. You gotta understand what verses is. Verses is not, oh, it has to be your song. You could be featured on a song and you sing that verse. That's your song. Or that's you playing on your verses. Yeah. That's what a verses is. That's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't understand.
Cancel, if you feel some type of way about what DJ Chef is saying, pull up, speak your mind, 347.
I feel like everybody's looking at Ross because of Ross has been in the game for so long. But think about 2 Chainz verse on Mercy. I'm sure J.O. has that on the laptop. You know what I'm saying? Fire track. I'm different, yet I'm different. I'm different, yet I'm different.
Those was hot for his time.
It's still hot now. Man, I love them strippers. Come on, bro. Like,
I don't know why. I think it was the beat and the way he floated. I ain't gonna front, but
Big Bang, take a little bit. Come on.
I understand that, but I still feel
Ross, don't get me wrong. I feel like Ross might have that edge, but Chainz still got hits. And if Chainz played his cards right, he could win. It's only 20 songs. That's what everybody keeps forgetting. It's not who has the most songs. It's only 20 songs.
DJ Skoota got that song.
So you pick your 20, and I pick for every one song you pick, I pick a better song. What does that mean?
I don't know. They saying Titty Boy not winning, man.
I wouldn't be. Listen, would I be surprised if he didn't win? Nah, but if he won, it's like, alright. So what you gotta say there?
I mean, if he win, respectfully, I'm gonna take off my dad hat and give him the crown. I still feel. I don't know, bro. I listen to Rick Ross more than I listen to 2 Chainz, and back in the day, 2 Chainz was actually one of my favorite rappers, right?
Okay.
But I'm not even going front, bro. Ross just has that, like,
so
like marble floors, like,
so
give me tiptoeing no more. Picture that fat nigga tiptoeing on some marble floors.
8 Ball,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
MJG, bitch, I got 8 ball. Like, yo, the way he be coming off on shit, bro.
I mean, Ross has hits. I'm not saying that. See, again, you're misunderstanding what he said.
I'm not saying that.
Let me ask you a question. Listen to this, Jay. Listen to this. Who has the most hits out of these 2? Fab and what's his name?
Jada.
And Jada. Who has the most hits out of both of them? Who won the battle? You understand what I'm saying now? It's not about who has the most hits. It's about how you sing your hits. What hits are you coming out with? That's what everyone is misunderstanding. Stop jacking it because
I'm not saying
because Ross has more hits.
I don't care if he has more hits.
Ross has more hits. He has more platinums, more platinum tracks than 2 Chainz. But that doesn't mean Chainz don't have songs that he can really beat against Ross with.
Nah, don't get me wrong. 2 Chainz may have a couple songs under the sleeve that compete. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, I'm not speaking in overall. I'm speaking in my opinion. I feel Ross just has better hits. No matter how many hits you got, like you said, no matter how many hits you got. But Ross to me just has better hits. And that, you feel me? It is like 2 or 3 songs that 2 Chainz may have that are either top or slow or Ross has. You feel me? I'm not gonna say every song that Ross made was like legit fire.
So what songs do you feel like? What song, like off the top of your head? I just want to know. Give me 5 songs that you feel like like Ross would pull out and smoke Shane with?
I have no fun. For me, I like Aston Martin music.
Okay.
For me, you smoke him with Aston Martin music.
Too slow for me, but go ahead.
All right, it's for you. I said for me.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, right? Like I said, Marvin Floors.
Okay.
Okay. What's that shit he had with all the niggas, even with DJ Khaled?
He did a couple tracks.
No, I'm talking about all of them. It was Fresh Montana, Fresh Montana, Meek Mills, Ace Hood.
I know you're talking about.
Yeah, you know what song I'm talking about. That one, you feel me? That's it. What is that? 8 Balls, where he said, "I'm blowing smoke." I'm
Yeah,
on
that's
the
eight
iPhone.
ball.
That's 8 Ball. Like, you feel me? He has those songs, bro. You feel me? Like he don't fuck around. Like I said, he still got a couple. 2 Chainz still got songs that are top and even smoke that. So don't get me wrong.
They don't love you no more.
Yeah, they don't love you no more. Yo, bro, come on. You can still play that.
Let me ask a question. But was his verse that fire on that track? That's what y'all keep forgetting. Like, was his verse that fire?
He won't.
Alright.
He won't. In my opinion, he won't. He won't on that shit.
So give me a verses that you guys would create and would look forward to. What's a verses that you feel like would be fire? Fire verses.
I wanted Ross and
Dipset versus G Unit, that would be fire. I would be here for that. What? Dipset versus. Hey, ask him about that.
3 times.
I'm about to do that too. Dipset versus G Unit, that's fire. Cause, hey, Ma, I've been hunting the block. That's right. Hustling rocks. I mean, you know what I'm saying? That's an anthem right there. And then you got G Unit, shit, you can play anything from G Unit. Cause G Unit got hits too. You can play Tony Yayo, Pimpin'. You can play what's the one
So
G Unit.
somebody said Usher and Breezy.
I'm here for Usher and Breezy. I feel like that verses would be lit. Cause one, they both have tracks. A lot of people was disrespecting Chris Brown the other day. I wasn't jacking that at all. Because I feel like Chris Breezy has some fire tracks. I feel like out of him, he'll probably be one of the only current R&B artists right now. Notice I said current, that could battle Usher. Like, Usher really has a catalog that's huge. But let me ask you another question though. What about, who do you feel can battle Beyonce? That one's alright. I'll pay for that one. Rihanna and versus Beyonce, 20 for 20. You know what? I can't even argue with that because Ariana Grande got some hits too.
That's a fact. But
I can't.
Beyonce,
But I feel like Beyonce would win. But you gotta understand, Rihanna's pop too. Like they all are pop. Think about it. They are pop and R&B.
Last time we had a Rihanna record. I'm not saying she don't got like the hits, but
think about it.
when the last time we heard a record?
Well, why would she need to make more records? Because Rihanna's songs are in movies and shit, bro. Like she real life does not need to make another album if she doesn't want to. Respectfully, she don't have to. Like her royalties alone, not including Fenty and all these other shit that she got going on.
So shout out Nigerian Queen. Nigerian Queen says he doesn't do verses. Not gonna lie. Like y'all feel like Beyonce is on that pedestal where she just feels like she's that shit where she shouldn't have to do it.
I mean, fuck that. That's how I feel about that. It's still Beyonce. Like, I'm gonna be honest. To be honest with
put it
you,
on title. If they're gonna do it, it's gonna be sponsored.
nah. But I feel like Tidal might have something in it, but at the end of the day, them and Swiss is mad close. Like Hov and Swiss is close. B and Swiss is close.
Alicia Keys is talking to Beyonce.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
That's
But I feel feel like I'm gonna say something that a lot of people are scared to say. A lot of people are scared to say this. Put me on the camera right now because they're about to go crazy. A lot of people are scared to say this, but I feel like right now, the way that people act over Beyonce right now, I feel like they put her on too high of a pedestal. I don't know how y'all feel about that. That's just my take. Like, don't get me wrong, she makes amazing music. She makes really good music. But even the last track that she came out with, I feel like that track is so overrated because it's Beyonce. Go ahead. Who? What's the timeless song that you think Beyonce has?
No, I'm asking.
No, I'm asking you.
Me
personally, I don't think Beyonce has a timeless. I feel like one of the best. Beyonce has 2 songs that I feel like is still current now, but 10 years from now, it probably won't rock like that, and it's Irreplaceable and Halo. That's just me personally.
That's why when he was like asking me, listen, I don't think I was on the end of the fence that she don't have timeless music.
She doesn't have timeless music. Jay-Z has timeless music. Like Nas has timeless music. Rihanna, what's the song? Would you say Rihanna has a timeless hit?
I mean, one song that.
Blue Boy, nobody listen to Blue Boy no more now.
But
10 years ago.
I mean, what about Uncle?
Nobody listen to Blue Boy no more.
But it depends on who we say. For me, because you still have. You gotta remember, there is millions of people on this planet.
No, but you're saying in times now. Like, would you go into a club now and hear that?
It depends. I really. Y'all gotta understand. For me, hold on. For me, I'm not a DJ, so y'all are DJs, so y'all can touch different areas and different clubs.
A timeless song.
It's for like a period of time.
Alright, what's that Drake song? Baby, you my everything. You are alive.
Okay.
You would still hear that in the club right now. You would still hear
Alright, certain lounges, of course.
you would still hear Ether in certain clubs. You still hear Hey Ma in certain clubs. That's timeless.
You may Hey Ma in the backyard party. You might hear that shit everywhere.
You feel me? Like those are timeless classics. 21 Questions, timeless. You will always hear You will always hear Go Shorty, It's Your Birthday. Like
everybody's birthday.
On every so they might play that song every
it's timeless. What song does Beyonce have that's timeless? What song does Beyonce have that's timeless? Because everybody be on the Beyonce wave. Everybody is Queen B. What song does Beyonce have that's timeless? That last track that she put out, respectfully, it was not that fire. It was okay, huh? Yeah, it was okay. It was okay.
And it's crazy that everybody, and that one that she did with Megan and the one she did with Megan
okay.
Stallion was like a fad. They was only jacking because of Megan.
Oh, Savage remix?
Yeah. It was fad.
Let's be real. Savage was Meg Thee Stallion's song. She put Queen B on it because Queen B has a call. Let's be real. Like, once you have a fan base, people are gonna love you and rock with you because you have a fan base. But guys, let's not get it twisted. They say Irreplaceable. You will not hear Irreplaceable 5 years from now in a club. 5 years from now, you will not hear Irreplaceable. Only speaking facts. Dangerously in Love. When was the last time you heard Dangerously in Love in a club? In a lounge. I'm just spitting facts. I have nothing against Beyonce. I'm not anti-beat. I'm just saying, I feel like people put Beyonce on a pedestal where it's like, yo, oh my God, she's Not really.
But this is the thing. What if, alright, so does it count?
Whitney Houston has timeless songs.
Does it count if they play, like, you know how they got techno beats? And they play like a Beyonce verse, top techno beats?
Honestly, it doesn't matter. A timeless song, as an artist that you put on a certain pedestal, you need to have timeless tracks. You feel me? That's just how I feel. Like, you can't sit here and say, yo, 50 Cent 50 Cent don't have timeless music. You can't sit here and say Hope don't have timeless music. You can't sit here and say Nas don't have timeless music. Like, these are artists. Whitney Houston, you feel me? Timeless music. I'm just saying. Like a lot of people is not gonna jack it, but Beyonce is overrated to me. Just saying.
Her. We got
that. I'm about to go stupid right now.
That's a 50 my line about to go stupid. Yo, that's a special fact. And yo, we got the big boy in the building, Brooklyn in the building. You already know the vibes. We got that boy. Then we got JoJo by it. We got by. We got my cell phone. Not saying anything you want. You feel me? We got JoJo boy in the building. You already know how the vibes go. So, yo, what's going on there? The vibes. I'll come out there, come in here. He's about to turn shit up real quick. You better put on for Brooklyn, man. If you don't put on for Brooklyn, you're gonna get that nigga mad. Yo, y'all know the vibes. JoJo boy, tell them about yourself, man. What's up?
Y'all already know JoJothegreat is my rapper name. Y'all already know. From Brooklyn to Star, Hancock Howard, something Thomas Golden Saratoga. I know the vibes with it.
I mean, got the whole act.
Yeah. I still got everything on that one. Mr. Brooklyn himself.
So Mr. Brooklyn.
Yeah. Mr. Old Baby, I don't go by that. Mr. Old Baby. Old Baby, I'm here.
Mr. Old Baby in the building. So Mr. Old Baby, what made you get into the rap game? What influenced you? Like, and what artist influenced you?
I ain't gonna hold you. I've been in the music my whole life, bro.
Okay.
There's a nigga named Reed. Well, I ain't gonna say nigga, but I'm saying there's a guy named Reed who's on my blog and producing.
Okay.
Everybody since I've been a young boy, so I went to jail. You know what I'm saying? I went to jail and all that, and
okay.
I see there's a back and then I can feed my family up and I ain't gotta do what I've been doing, so.
Okay.
Saying, and I'm fake nice, so.
Okay.
Oh, baby!
So what artist influences you?
Oh yeah, on that, it's a lot, but right now, Pop Smoke, I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay.
Young boy came out, you know, the little situation he had. And I'm older than him too, so. But he definitely get motivated me, and then my cousin Skoota, he going crazy out here right now, so. There's the guys that, you know.
Okay. So you have any old heads that influence you as far as hip hop?
Oh yeah, Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Fab, say Kiss.
Okay.
Never I say big. You know, big I'm old. Jim, and yeah, I'm from the South with Pat from, so yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
These are guys.
Would you say you got any rapping style from any of the artists that you just mentioned, as far as like you feel like you took a little piece from here, a little piece from
I
here?
watch. See, I've been outside since 6, so I watch. That's what I'm good at. I pay attention very well.
Okay.
These guys, the stuff that they doing, like the rap niggas, 6ix9ine, these the guys that's getting views and all that. That's what it's about right now. Views. The views is getting paid. So I be paying attention to that. But I'm different from all of them.
What makes you different?
I'm on my ways and I'm official. See me? These niggas got shit with their names and all that and shit like that. And I'm all the way official. So go to any borough, any side block, any project, action children was it, they gonna tell you. And saying, I'm from the streets. So.
Okay.
Oh baby, I'm outside. Tune in everybody. Shit, you kidding me? Tune in, man. DTF.
So, what's your first song that you would say put you in a position to where you're like, you know what? I feel like, yeah, I'm ready for this.
I made a song called Finessing when I first came home. I came home 2018. I did a little validation in 2019. I came home off the validation, said I was going to drop a song, and my son from my block, from around my way, he was like, yo, rap. Like, I'm like, yo, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I got a song.
Right.
I had this hook.
Right.
Finessing from jail.
Right.
And so when I came home, I dropped that. And once I got the feedback from my neighborhood and my neighborhood jagging me, and they fans or friends jagging me, it took off. So after that, I just started going crazy.
Okay.
I did a song for my girl, but all my songs right now is like fake features. I got one single called Time Freestyle, Little Baby and Meek Mill. They did the time, the freestyle of that.
Okay.
Ever since I've been in my bag.
So let me ask you a question. Before you've been through this music situation, right? You feel like a lot of your clout went up. You had, you feel me? Did your fan base go up on anything?
Oh hell yeah, all the way. I was gonna hold you. That shit went all the way up.
So how does that make you feel as an artist?
It made me feel good because I mean people was paying attention to me right now. Like, man, that's what I want. This was, like I said, it comes to the views. So if you don't got no view, that means nobody really watching you. I don't care what it is. Females, gay, it don't matter. If they watch you, they watch you. If they not, you're doing something wrong.
So you said anything.
I don't care where, yeah, I don't care where it comes from.
Okay.
I don't care this country, this state, it don't matter. I want all the views. But it's gonna help me pay, help me feed my family.
So what's your ultimate goal as a rap artist? Like, what are you trying to do? Are you just rapping because
Nah, I'm rapping because the way I grew up in my neighborhood, I had PCLs and all that, tournaments, and they was giving away book bags and stuff like that. And nowadays, these kids don't got that, my boy. They don't have that.
Okay.
They coming outside, they going straight to drugs and guns and stuff. And we had that at my time, but we didn't want that. We want to play ball, get fly for girls, and you know what I'm saying, and fashion and all that. So I'm trying to bring that back, and then save the Bible because I got nieces and nephews. I ain't got no kids yet, but I got nieces and nephews.
So you're saying, in other words, you're trying to clean up your hood.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. Mr. Hood favor.
Alright, so yo, JoJo, one of my followers say, yo, one of my viewers actually say, yo, do you have anything on YouTube? Tell them where they can catch
Yeah,
you.
JoJothegreat on YouTube. Don't you JoJo DAGREAT, the great.
I ain't gonna front, I got him on Facebook too, and he had a little something coming out where he was spinning around like a top. He did, what song was that?
Insane. I got a song called Insane, just dropped with Joe De Niro. I got a song that just dropped called Grammy Gossip with Ooh Ya Ya. She a female and all that, and we going crazy. JoJothegreat on YouTube.
Okay.
As soon as you type in JoJothegreat, you're gonna see my face.
JoJothegreat, they gonna see your
Definitely gonna see my face. There's only one.
So JoJo,
So no more.
the greatest.
The great. Not the greatest, the great.
I call you the greatest.
Oh baby.
Respect.
Oh baby, I'm jacking it. I'm jacking it. The greatest.
What are some of the artists that you look forward to working to in the future?
Right now?
That's out here right now.
I ain't gonna front. There's only one. Well, two. Little Baby and me.
Okay.
Everybody else will come after that.
Okay. So those are the two artists that you feel like once I make it, I want to do a track.
Hey, these are guys I fake. I forgot to say Little Baby name because he just coming up, but they grind like me. Like they ain't asking no handout. You see like I'm doing right now. I ain't asking no handout. I ain't got no team. I got you see with me.
Right.
I ain't got no team but them. And I'm going crazy with them.
Right.
So these are guys that grinded from the mud. And if I do a song with them, I think my career goes to the next level after that.
So are you planning to go indie?
Yeah.
Or you want to go?
I want to be independent, but I want to
Distribution deal?
I want that. Cause I grinded already. Like I'm in the mud already. I'm going crazy. So with that little help, they'll push me more. Now I ain't really gotta worry about the finances and all that. They gonna help me do all that.
But then you don't own your masters.
Huh?
You don't own your masters.
I'm good. That's not possible. See, that's what I'm learning. The business side effect of the music. I'm just not dropping. That's why I ain't dropping too many videos and songs yet. I'm trying to run the business, like you just say. Just show me something.
Alright, so you say that you're running the business, right? I got a question for you. How much research are you doing daily for you to run this? Are you doing any reading on it? Anything that you can do to progress yourself, or you just going as you go? Like, you feel me? What
Now I'm
do you
going
do?
as I go, but like sir, cause I ain't go from my personal life. It's hectic, bro. It's hectic. I'm in the streets, like I'm not no 9 to 5. I'm not asking my mom, girl, nothing, nobody, nothing. Once I get it. So my personal life is hectic. So I'm trying to deal with that, so it won't really keep over to my business side. But in the meantime, I'm running the streets and all that. I be on Google, YouTube, and looking up certain people how to go independent and learn certain stuff about this music business. It's more than just rapping.
I respect that.
I watch Bobby Shmurda. I watch guys like that get raped. You know what I'm saying? They get raped, bro. They got raped, bro, and that's not good. I'm on all mine. Everything I work for.
So how long have you been rapping? What year did you start?
I started. I've been on and off since 2000. I'm gonna say 10. My grandmother died 07. I went down south 09. In 2010, my 9th grade year. So, and then I was down there with the homies and all that. And I went down there, got with some homies, and they had a studio in their crib. My first time I ever seen somebody after my son Reed, like in their crib. So I'm like, yo, bro, can I use that? He's like, yeah, take it home with you, buddy. I'm like, for real? Like, yeah. I took it home, I was in the crib, and I was just to rap. My moms and pops would come in there like, yo, turn that over. That shit whack. My pops always say that. So after a while, I was like, nah, it's not for me. Went to the streets. And I went to jail, and I saw my cousin fell, and I told him, I'm go home and rap, bro. Too many people from our neighborhood in Brooklyn is going up off of rapping.
Right.
And getting bad. So about what now? I ain't gotta rob nobody, I ain't gotta shoot nobody, I ain't gotta kill nobody, I ain't gotta sell a drug in my life. Just make music.
So how long was you locked for?
I did two.
Okay.
Did two from 16 to 18, came home 18, did a violation, did like 2 violations, some bullshit, you know, for the road.
Right.
But other than that, I was with you. I've been rapping, like you said, like y'all would say, yeah, a good year. A good year. And now, these last 5 months, I've been dedicated. Like, I've been going broke. Studio time, shooting videos, getting people, and stuff like this to upgrade my rapping.
What's your motivation? What motivates you every day? Because I know you don't get up every day and say, yo, yeah, I feel it, rap. Because you hit that brick wall sometimes where you're like, yo, I don't even know. What keeps you motivated? What keeps you going? What keeps you pushing?
What keeps me motivated? My family.
Okay.
Cause I don't want them one for nothing. I want my sisters and nieces and nephews to wake up and they want a pair of sneakers or they want to go to Disneyland or something. Ain't no, oh, wait for this money or we gotta wait till we save it. All right, we going. Second trip. Get in the car, take a flight, take a bus, whatever. How we gonna get it? Take a cab, Uber, anything. We gonna get it. That's what motivate me. My family. If they out here and they don't got nothing, then let them do it.
Okay. So let me ask you a question. So we was just talking about verses, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the Rick Ross versus 2 Chainz verses? What do you think? Who do you think is gonna have the edge and why?
I like the verses. I take Rick Ross because I relate more to him, but we don't know who gonna win. Everybody thought Snoop was gonna beat DMX. What happened? DMX won. Everybody thought Fab was gonna get crazy with Kids. What happened? Kids won. But I don't want to see who win. Like, we've been on quarantine for how long? I want to have fun. I want to feel like I'm in a club or something.
Yeah.
That's how I want to feel. I don't care who won. To me, I just want them to have fun. Like, they throwing back old news that we've been listening to since 2000 and the 90s. We want to have fun. That versus is it make it more competitive and more fun to look at social media, but it's like DMX was dancing, that kiss, smack. That's how I want them to dance, like that. But 2 Chainz and Rick Ross, I'll take Rick Ross. 2 Chainz, you know him, he made club bangers and all that, shit like that. Like the last song he made that I think was crazy, was done with Pack Boy.
I just said that.
Bro,
I'm a street nigga, so I adapted more street stuff. So you got him going against Rick Ross in the streets. Like, fuck me, he's a CO though, like he in the streets. So I adapt more than that. And then don't forget,
I got twisted. 2 Chainz was in the streets heavy too.
Yeah, so
what I'm saying.
The songs that he got, when he talking about trapping, he ain't talking about no trapping, no killing, nothing. He talking, you saying,
I mean, you can say that, you know.
Huh?
Ross talk back to him.
Yeah, he took back talk, he took street talk.
You can say that the reason why he doesn't do that is because some people come in the game and they try to leave that alone.
And that's what he did. I was
saying, like, I would never knock the next man for saying, you know what I'm saying, talk about how they came up, how they used to live, but I would respect the man more for knowing that I came up this way, but I definitely don't want to preach this way because I want you to switch it up.
To get on that, my son Jeezy, right?
Right.
My old head from my block. Today we were smoking in the road with him. He like, he said, 9 years ago I was in the streets.
Right.
Now I'm supervisor doing garbage thing. So he said, why would I go back, put 1 foot in hustling and then 1 foot doing 9 to 5? It don't add up.
Right.
So he said, I'm gonna hustle or I'm gonna do 9 to 5, and this is what I choose to do. So he chose to do 9 to 5, and that's what he's gonna do. So he told me, like, I don't want to be sitting like that, but whatever comes with that, I gotta deal with it.
Exactly.
Even if it's free money. It's consequences.
Okay, so let me ask you this, right? Since you said something like that. And I pray, everybody know that I wish the best for everybody, right? Do you have a plan B just in case your rap career doesn't make it too big? Do you have a backup plan?
Oh yeah, that's like I said, I was running the business, so it's just not all about rapping, I said, so you gotta invest in other stuff.
So what would be some of your investments? What would you do if it wasn't for rap? Where would you feel like if it wasn't for rap, where would you be? Like,
I ain't gonna hold you. I think the American dream, bro. Barbershops, laundromats, and all that, man.
Just
like
own your own.
Yeah, just own my own.
Okay.
Have it in my neighborhood. saying?
You see,
I want to do a throwback like game room. You don't got to go. I came up from that.
you know what's crazy? I never
Coming from school,
Right.
3 o'clock. We ain't gonna show you home. We gonna show you the game room. Street Fighters, Miss Pac-Man and all that. That's what we doing. Eating Chico sticks and all that in the game room. We don't got that no more. These little kids is going to the park, getting high. Oh, yo, I got a new Glizzy. I got a new I got this. And that's it. And I don't feel like that's the way no more, bro. I came up the right way. I ain't gonna hold it. I'm in the streets and all that, but I really came up the right way. High school diploma and all that, bro. I'm still here. Since over.
Who would you say is one of the most underrated Brooklyn artists in your mind?
So I just now in New York area.
Nah, from Brooklyn.
From Brooklyn?
Oh, we gonna get to New York though.
I
From
ain't gonna hold
Brooklyn,
it.
underrated. Troy Ave. Okay.
He's one of the most underrated. Him, and then they go, like I said, on the street, they go back to the Uncle Murder, Manos, and people like that.
Okay, so you feel like Mano, Uncle Murder, Troy Ave underrated.
Yeah, underrated.
Okay.
Niggas, they nice, and they do shit for their community, bro. Like, I ain't gonna hold you, Jay, hold the big fool and all that, but what do you really do for New York City? Nothing.
I mean,
Nothing at all. I ain't gonna hold you. What do you do? Tell me.
he built up a stadium.
But what is a stadium?
It brings in revenue.
A lot of people can't go to that stadium. A lot of people can't go to that stadium.
Why not?
But they ain't got the money. They gotta wait for coupons and for a person like you to come around with a bag and like, yo, I'm taking everybody to Barclay.
Right.
Me, per se, I feel I ain't been in Barclay yet. Every Brooklyn. It might sound bad, but I need a bag. There's people from other states that come from everywhere and bust up in our stadium. And people from Brooklyn not doing that. That make us look bad. Somebody from Ohio, where you from? Brooklyn. You sit up there, I'm down here, bro. I just walk into to get a drink or something. He's like, oh, shit like that. Like, the stadium ain't nothing, bro. Chance the Rapper, look what he did for Chicago. Before he did anything, he went to Chicago and was crazy. Oprah, she went to Africa before she went to Chicago. Bro. That shit different. This is where y'all from. I got bad homeless, bro. I got family that's homeless. I was homeless before, bro, so I know how I feel.
Right.
To see somebody with money walk past you every day and don't ask you offer you $1. Don't offer you a single that they about to throw on the floor. That shit hurt. So I'm trying to change all that.
So who would you say is overrated from Brooklyn? I just had a conversation. I know y'all walked it and y'all heard it. When I was like, I feel like Beyonce's one of the most overrated artists there is in the game right now. A lot of people's gonna be like, yo, you wildin'. But I speak facts. I love B too, but I feel like she's overrated. The last track that she came out with, it was not all that. But guess what? It's trending. It's up there. And that's just because she has a cult that's following her.
Megan Thee Stallion?
No. J.O., what's the name of that track again?
Brown Skin Girl.
Brown Skin Girl.
I
I feel like that track is overrated.
It's overrated. I ain't here with you.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like one, who's her man?
Jay.
You feel me? That she has a buzz already. So it's like anything Queen Bee puts out is priceless.
You never saw me about her. You saw me about everybody else. You never saw
But you understand what I'm saying?
I jacked her. I won't be one of them artists like that.
I mean, it's hard.
It's hard.
Alright, so I got a question for both of y'all though. Do y'all feel without Jake, Beyonce wouldn't be
No,
today?
yeah, she hard. She was hard before him.
No.
She was hard before him.
You can never.
Destiny Child was hot. I wouldn't say she was hot. I ain't going for it.
You don't think she was gonna bring you?
I don't feel like Destiny Child would be a Destiny Child without Beyonce.
Destiny Child without
And
Beyonce.
that's peaky.
Michelle, we said Michelle Kelly. Oh, who is that?
I don't feel like.
I thought Kelly Rowland said
Like, hold on. So look at where Kelly Seals is. Look at where Michelle is. And look at where B is.
I mean, but
Look what she has.
Beyonce.
is now.
Beyonce is a performer as well as a singer. You cannot take that from her.
Beyonce.
That's what I keep saying. Like, I don't want people to get my words misconstrued. I'm not saying she doesn't have fire tracks. I'm just saying where she's at, where people put her now.
She entertainer.
You feel me? I just feel like she's overrated as an artist. She does her thing again. And I know a lot of people gonna be like, yo, this nigga bugging. I'm not. I'm just speaking facts. At one point, yes, Beyonce was that person. But right now, can we really say that?
Who? So who on top of her?
Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Watch this. right now, I want somebody in here to give me a Beyonce timeless track. 20 years from now, they're still gonna be singing it. In the club.
Single ladies.
In the club.
Single ladies.
Definitely not.
Single ladies.
Even your shorty say it, definitely
Why
not.
not? They play it all the time.
It's right now.
What song? What club they play?
I'm telling you.
Every club you go to, you go to.
All right, watch this. Look.
Go ahead.
I'm not going to agree with that.
So what song they
We
play?
have two DJs right here in the party program. I'm everywhere.
So what Beyonce song y'all play in the club?
None.
That's y'all. That's y'all.
I'm not even trying to play
That's
Beyonce.
y'all. No,
I'm
that's
not
y'all.
trying to play Beyonce.
I think that's not they play the Beyonce song.
Hold on.
I think it could be single ladies. You and I really could think.
That's the only song you got. Now think about this. 10, you feel like
Somebody
10,
said
20
Crazy
years.
in Love.
Oh look, Crazy in Love. Look.
They not playing that in the club or now.
Drunk in Love.
Not even now.
They playing that.
All right.
Yo, I'm at the studio, bro.
So for you being out,
That's
right?
radio station. I'm gonna put it right back.
He's important. So for you being out, name 3 lounges, 3 clubs, and 3 backyard parties too that they all played something from Beyonce. Hold on.
I smoke too much. I can't. I smoke too much. I
I
can't.
know.
But it's only one song right now. I ain't gonna hold you.
Right.
It's like the fake single lady and Drunk in Love. Drunk in Love, I hear shit all over.
You talking about someone making a salad?
Yo, Drunk in Love with her and Jay-Z.
Oh, no.
Whatever
So,
it is.
but again, think about this. We're not going to the city. We're not going to any clubs, any lounges, and you're hearing that play.
I ain't gonna
It's not a time. It's not a timeless song.
Not OD, but they gonna play it 1 or 2 times and then it go.
All right. When was the last time Nas put out a song?
I don't know.
Can't tell, right? You would hear Ether in the club right now, and everybody would still rock Ether.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Same thing with Dipset. Old Boy. You would still hear Old Boy 10 years from now. Those are timeless tracks, and that's why I feel like, yo, Beyonce is good, but everybody put her on this pedestal where it's like, yo, she's still yet to create a timeless song. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
You feel me?
You right, her DJ show.
I'm just saying, man. Like when we put somebody on a pedestal, it gotta be a pedestal where it's like, yo, she has this. All right, she got mad platinum. She got mad Grammys. Cool. She did acting. Cool. Give me the timeless song. Drake has timeless songs.
I don't listen to Beyonce, bro. I'm not gonna be in my criticism of Beyonce. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You understand what I'm saying? So you understand why I say now she's on this pedestal.
There's only one female that I really can listen to like that's Days Low.
Okay.
I can listen to her all day. Or I ain't gonna follow Keisha Cole.
No funny shit. No
Everybody
funny
else,
shit.
I don't know, bro.
No funny shit. Young M.A. has a timeless track.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
No funny shit.
Who not gonna
Am I
forget that?
lying?
She's a rapper.
All right, but she has a timeless song.
All right, so I got a DJ next week, right? Shout out for Diddy Temptation. She said some do the up, right? Drop from low and sweep the flow with it. DJs play that all the time.
Get my body.
Oh, get my body. Hey, yo.
Yeah.
Listen to that.
No problem.
Hold
Hold on. Be real. Do you feel like that track is still gonna be bumping 10 years from now?
Why not?
Ooh, I can play that 10 and I'm still rock a party
Hey, you know
with Young M.A.
Shout out Chris Ocean. My son said facts about Young M.A.
I'm telling you.
But who
I'm
not
telling you.
Who not gonna
Bobby Shmurda,
Hold on.
they have timeless
Who
hits.
not gonna forget? Ooh, like I gotta check my girl for Oh Baby. Oh Baby.
Uh-huh.
My whole neighborhood saying that, bro. You go on Instagram, you see
But
everyone
guess
say
what?
Oh Baby.
You blow up, you drop that track,
It's gonna be timeless.
It's
Oh
a-
Baby, because
it means something. It
Yeah,
means something. Now
music,
you put yourself on a pedestal because for the rest of the years, it don't matter after you pass, people are still gonna remember that song.
But now, I might say, like you said, right, a timeless track. So she don't have one, but she's still number one.
She's number one
She's still
now.
number one, so it doesn't matter if she don't have a timeless track.
Guess what?
I mean,
It's going to matter in 5-10 years.
In 5 or 10 years, she gonna be what? How old? Think she gonna kill you? Think she gonna still be out here trying to people to young?
We see
what about when you
when do you
what
use
about
this day?
Mariah Carey?
What they doing though? You don't hear about this shit no more.
They said their tracks still got played. They still have timeless music. That's what I keep saying. Like I'm not
I don't
saying
hear about them. I hear Beyonce over everybody. Over Nicki Minaj, over Rihanna.
Can we talk?
Tevin Campbell.
All right.
Timeless.
Every party you
Yeah,
go to,
He has 2 songs.
throw that on. Everybody say that.
Yeah.
I be in the, yo, where my mother, yo, I be in with a Bel Air, but can we talk? Yo, I be gentle.
That's the same thing, though.
Respectfully.
But then again, to Queen B.
Queen B, and she's the queen. Not taking that from her, but I just feel like we just put her on a pedestal where, you know what? Cool, you good, you valid.
You know what?
Did that to Michael Jackson? Did that to Michael Jackson?
And I can even know from Lil Kim.
What?
But Kim got timeless, of course.
So she has time.
Lil Kim put out some trash
Look, but look at R.
about a
Kelly.
year ago.
He in the same bracket one, bro. I don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. We don't
If he's
know.
doing it, he's doing it. If not, he's not.
But
But
he
he's
has
still
timeless
there.
music.
Yeah, but he still is. Like,
He has timeless music.
he got bad stuff, but you that mean nothing bad about beats.
Can we not? Can we not?
I really don't do that.
Can we not? Can we not?
I'm just saying.
Free R. Kelly, man.
I hate that. Now, free what?
Free
Fuck R. Kelly. Keep that nigga with that.
I don't jack it, but
You don't know what he
why
did.
they make all these years to do that?
Listen, why they
Same thing with Bill Cosby.
Yeah, why they make all these years? Let me get Bill Cosby's 90. Why I gonna wait till 90? They try to get me. What's her name? Russell Simmons?
They try to get Russell Simmons too.
They try to get Russell Simmons.
Wait, did they?
He's still going through the cases.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
But y'all know
If you already know the vibes, shout out my son JoJothegreat. We got him up here, DJ J.O. We about to play one of his tracks. Y'all know the vibe. DTF Radio, VybeoutThursdays, every Thursday, 4 to 7. For Skoota Beat Up and the official DJ chef. Take us out.
Oh, baby.
Bitch.
Oh.
DTF Radio, VybeoutThursdays. You already know the vibes. Skoota Beat Up with the official DJ chef. Shout out DJ J.O. for rocking out there. Shout out my cameraman, Jay Breeze. We already here with the real JoJo, a.k.a. JoJothegreat.
Oh, baby.
A.k.a. Mr. Oh, baby himself.
You know what you want? Oh, baby.
All right now it's 6 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's time to time with Chef, man. Y'all know this is where it gets spicy, it get icy, and you know a little bit ricey. And you know you don't want to fight me, because I mean, I know like where I might be.
Oh, baby. And I ain't trying to go back there, so don't play, don't fuck around. My
Chef,
short
take
don't
us out,
fuck
man. What's
around.
up?
What's up, everybody? You know what it is, man. It's about to get super spicy at 6 o'clock on a Thursday. Shout out to Mr. Old Baby, Mr. Brooklyn's finest and greatest.
Hold on, Chef. Before you even take us out.
Hold on, I ain't gonna hold you.
Hold on. Your support down.
Oh, yeah, nah, yo, they can sit down if they want to. They ain't want to sit down. I told you.
I want everybody to be a part of Spicy Time, man. Come on,
I
join
can
in,
sit
man.
down, put the headphones and tune in. Come on. My girl likes Spicy Time. She's spicy.
Spicy?
Yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I just told them before I came up I was fit nervous, bro. It's one of my fake, like, first. Like,
Don't worry about
I'm
it.
saying so.
And then maybe more.
Know the vibe.
We here,
This is
man.
the
We here.
beginning. Oh, baby.
Shout out to everybody that's tuning into the live now, baby. You know what it is, man. We gonna get straight to it. Spicy topic time. No filters. Make sure y'all go ahead and call in. I'm gonna go ahead and type the number in. Call in, let us know how you feeling. What you thinking. Mikey, what's up? Nigerian Queen, what's up? Forbidden, I see you. MC Crisis, what's up? Like I said, let's go right ahead and get to it. So,
Oh, baby.
a lot of times, especially in this day and age, we fucking with people, we having sex with people, we talking to people, but you don't really see yourself marrying that person.
Why you looking at me like that?
I'm just saying, man, you know where I'm about to go with it. So, I got a question to the audience.
Yep.
I got a question for the audience, alright? Why, or the person that you're seeing right now, the person that you're dating right now, the person that you're fucking right now, can you see yourself with that person for the rest of your life?
It's me.
It's for everybody. It's for whole line, it's for the whole station, it's for everybody.
I say nothing wrong, you sure you get
You know
now.
what I'm saying?
She know my body.
Hello?
I keep it above. Yeah. That's why I love her.
So you can see yourself with her for the rest of your life,
Yeah.
no problems, no arguments, no nothing. It's
Now, you
no
not,
break.
I ain't gonna hold you, not gonna get that. I don't know what.
Not, when I say no arguments, I mean arguments with, yo, this is me, this is who I want to be forever. I'm
I
good.
don't know. That's what I want to be.
Okay.
I done did my thing already. I'm good now. I move on.
Okay. Okay, respectfully. Okay, so what about you?
Me?
What about you, School?
Yo, you already know, baby, I've been with you for 10 years, girl. You my heart, you my everything, of course.
I'm just asking questions that people want to know. The live is going crazy right now. The live is going
Oh,
crazy
yeah,
right now.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So
This
sit
one
answer that question.
I'm single. I can't answer that question.
That's not
That's
so
right.
Let's talk
There you
about
go.
I'm saying, let's talk about it.
Single man
How?
Single
Alright,
man
you wanna
can't.
know why single man
Why
can't?
you can't?
Alright, let's talk
I'm
about
gonna show you why. Hold on.
Cause we got to be fucking about it. Man, that's what it is. Cause we have to be
It's
fucking
spicy.
about it.
Hold on.
Let's go,
A
Scoop.
single question because shorty or your significant, I'm gonna say significant other. Whoever
Okay.
you act, it goes both ways, right?
Uh-huh.
It goes for man and female.
Okay.
You can actually fall in love with that person because not only is it about the sexual intertwine, that might actually go to bond.
Yeah. Always like that.
So you may never know, you know what I mean? She might have some wet, or the
If you
might
if you
be
having
right.
sex with anybody over 2 months and ain't got no bond, then y'all shouldn't be having sex.
Nah, you can't say that.
I'm telling you, why not? You fucking know.
So what about the fuck buddies that we have?
That's a
What about-
bond.
Huh?
That's a bond.
But you're
Bond
not,
with that
but you're not gonna marry that person.
Uh-huh.
That's just your fuck buddy,
Uh-huh.
right?
Okay.
Respectfully.
What if you've been fuck buddies for 4 months?
I gotta have a bond. That's what I said. You gotta have a bond.
You gotta have a bond, okay.
It ain't no like the fucking then ain't no. No, it's a bond there, bro. It's something there that make y'all have sex. It's something there. Right on.
What if a nigga?
I mean, what if you're just sexually, what if you're just sexually attracted to that person? There's no real connection because a lot of times, a lot of people force themselves into a relationship and they don't necessarily have a bond. They don't have a vibe. It's just sex. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck.
I ain't gonna. I think I feel like I'm different, big bro. So,
Well, I think I don't need to be here today.
I say that spike. I got some more spicy questions. I know if you want to dip out right now.
Nah,
Okay,
she good. I ain't gonna go. I'm different from everybody else.
Okay.
I don't know, bro.
Alright, so let's talk about it because on here we spoke about it. What makes you
Let's
different?
talk about it.
What makes you different from everybody else?
I've been through too much, so I got heartbroken already.
Okay.
So it's like I'm not gonna try to get in a relationship and try to do that to somebody else, but I'm not really worried about that, bro. It happened. You
Okay.
might really love somebody, and they might just bad it. And then you come back from that.
Okay.
And if they take you back, then you good. You got a second chance. You gotta make that shit perfect.
Alright, so what about the one that's getting more than second chance? They break up, they fuck up and then that
I
person
don't
just
know the
keep
quote.
going back.
That's like a girl getting abused, and she keep going back to the same person. Like, why you keep going back to her?
So,
She gonna say, what's she gonna say? I love him.
I'm gonna answer that question. Because a lot of people like on this show, I like to keep it real,
Yeah.
and a lot of people don't like keeping it real, and I hate that shit. So a lot of females go back to dudes that put hands on them because honestly they feel secure and they feel like that man really loves them. You know the bad part. Everybody knows the bad part. Nobody knows the other parts where he takes care of her, he does what he has to do. And again, I'm not saying that this is right, because a lot of people are like, yo, chef, you bugging, nigga, I'm not saying this right, but everybody always knows the bad part. Most people know the bad part of relationships. Why? Because we always say the bad part. When he fuck up, you gonna say to your homegirl, yo, this nigga bugging the fuck out. But when shit is right, you at home with him, and you chill with him, and you vibe with him. Am I right or am I right? You feel me? So most people know the bad part. You know what I'm saying? Most people always know the bad parts of relationship just because we talk about the bad parts of relationship. We don't go to our homegirls and say, yo, this nigga just did the world's greatest thing for me. Why? Because she's with you when that's happening. She's with her homegirl when it's bad time because she needs somebody to talk to.
They know when you do good and bad.
I'm just saying.
They know.
They know.
So for you, so the same way you vent to your homegirls about a bad situation, you vent to your homegirls about the good situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's one in a million.
They gonna see the change in how I feel.
That's a fact.
Oh,
But a lot of women don't do that. A lot of women go straight to her home. Girl, that's what this nigga did. He ain't shit.
And then what's the first thing her homegirl say?
Bitch, break up with him. Bitch, break up with him.
Leave him.
Or they would be like, he got bread, so we not gonna leave him,
Use him.
but we gonna use him. I got a nigga for you. And not for nothing, I'm not knocking the females. I'm not knocking the females because guess what?
Yeah.
Niggas do the same shit too. Niggas do the same shit. Yo, she violated me, son. Yo, you know what we gonna do?
But he ready.
You know what we gonna do? We out to the strip club. Or we out to the, you know what I'm saying, the after hour spot.
Or they put that little weight song on. I'm just singing for the night. Yo, where am I?
I'm just saying.
I'm not to get under somebody's skin.
Yo, we ain't, listen, we don't get punched on the show.
Listen, we trying to.
Don't get punched
Yeah,
on the
we
show.
Nah, she know
That's
my
what
body.
I'm saying. That's what it sounds like.
That's my baby girl. She know my body.
Look,
She
look,
just
this
saying I'm baby. Oh,
I ain't
baby.
with nothing. So that reminds me.
Okay.
Oh,
She with it. Like I said, I'm not so she with the shit. Let's talk about
Alright,
it.
so I got another spicy one.
Oh, baby.
Alright.
What's up? Oh, baby.
You single, so you asking all these crazy questions.
Now I'm asking questions you want to know. You know what I'm saying? You want to talk about it. Alright. So,
Everyone school. I'm just gonna answer them.
This for the single nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
so I got one for everybody right now. So, do you believe in signs, right? And what if you're talking to somebody and you believe in signs, and that's the sign that you don't date, you don't talk to, you don't fuck with? Would you leave if you're happy?
Wait, what?
I told myself,
Alright, so
I
again,
told
let me.
myself I want that toast on the other side.
Alright,
Go
so
with Sages.
so you have.
You sad?
Nah, it's
You
just
sad?
female Sages. I just can't deal with female Sagittarius.
Okay,
Don't.
so listen. So J.O. was saying, right? J.O. was
The
saying.
person right now that,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, is a female Sag. It's tight. All because she cool as fuck.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
So that's what I'm asking. So he don't like
I
that,
ain't
right?
with it, you know what I mean?
Like let's say me for example. I don't really believe in signs. I feel like yeah, signs are there. It is what it is. But I feel like you have some signs out there. Taurus, you know what I'm saying? Taurus. A lot of people don't get along well with Tauruses. You feel me? Would you find out if you find out like, yo, this girl is a Taurus, this dude is a Taurus, and you're talking, you have a good vibe, would you cut that off?
You supposed to find that out in the beginning.
I mean, to keep it a buck, I'll show you the Taurus.
Okay.
And I've been with her for 10 years.
Okay.
Still with her to this day. I'm hopefully I made it to 11 years.
Love it there.
Okay.
Love it there. I'm like,
I ain't gonna front it. Sometimes it's not always the sound, bro. Like,
But sometimes I feel like it's the person. Yeah, I'm not like the opposite of everything they try to say that what a Libra is. You feel me? So it's
Like,
crazy.
if you read the book, they say certain signs are pattern,
Right.
but your sign.
But that's what I'm
That's not
saying.
always true.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing. A lot of people, I feel like a lot of people depend too much on signs. Like
yeah.
as soon as you hear a certain sign, it's like nah, it's over, it's clear. Like I'm not talking to you.
It's like if you're in school and you and as a person in your class and he pisses drawers over there, like stay away from me, piss his pen. Nah, I'm gonna be his friend. You might be the plug.
You might get
You might be the plug. So that show might be the plug for you.
You just
Okay.
stay above.
You might say that show is bad and that show might be the plug for you. Might get you.
I mean, if you think about it, that's how it really turned out though. Like, a lot of niggas be coward, be pushing in elementary and high school, now these niggas being that ain't that like, bro. I was up north for a nigga like that. Like, my nigga, you was just a bitch in the town. Nigga, now you up there super blood. Like, what you talking about? Nigga, how you got a slot time? Nigga,
I got a question. I got another question. This one is not so spicy.
Spicy.
But I'm gonna calm it down just a little bit. What's a relationship deal breaker for you? Like, what would make a relationship be over, done with?
constant arguments.
Constant argument.
Constant argument. Argue every day. Hit the door, bro. I'm stressed, bro. I'm not doing it.
But what if you doing things to make her argue with you?
Alright, but this is the whole thing. If I'm not doing something, right? If I'm not doing something to make us argue every day, which I know I'm not because I'm not putting myself in a position because I don't like to stress.
Oh, baby.
And I don't like to argue.
Jackpot.
I'm not gonna argue with you every single day now. If you constantly looking for a reason to nitpick and find an argument,
Yeah, that's a problem.
now that's an issue.
Yeah.
Why did you come at the house at 9:05 instead of 9:04? Shorty, I was with my mates. We was chilling. I did not want to come in at the same. Oh, why you want to play the game on time? Because that is my piece. I don't want to be later with you right now because what you want to do.
Now this really go back to what's your sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay, I don't know about Virgo.
We don't like stress. We don't like bullshit. We
I
just
don't feel like stress has anything to do with signs.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying in general, who sits there and be like, oh, he toxic, baby, go ahead. I don't think that's possible.
Bro, some niggas love to talk. Yo, get
I ain't
off
gonna
the
front.
phone, bro. Some
What's
niggas
the deal
love to talk.
breaker for you, man?
What's the
Yeah,
deal?
yeah,
What's the
What he just said.
What shit?
Fine,
Arguments?
Every day?
I argue every day. That's it.
But you can't do things. Okay, you already.
That's what I'm saying.
It's getting spicy.
She think I be doing shit that.
Bro, can I get some bombs? Yo, can we get some bombs?
Can we get some? So she wants to know what's a real date.
What he said.
So stress.
Say another one because you just saying.
Nah, that's
Nah, what's another one? You said another one.
That's the thing about arguing and cheating.
So what's a relationship deal breaker for you? You want? Hey, you live.
Cheating.
This man done got a million chicks, so I don't know what's. But he already knows certain deal
I
breakers.
asked you.
He knows certain deal breakers that made us break up for a long period of time.
All right, now we're not going to talk about the deal breakers that made y'all break up. What is just the deal breaker for you that you don't?
That's it.
Thank you.
Let's talk about it. This is what we hear on radio.
Oh, baby, DC radio, we talking spicy. South Blanco, you know what I'm saying?
It was the cheating and the lying.
So you tell me everything is perfect right now?
Yeah, we good now.
Oh, for now.
We perfect
I
right now.
heard. What about you, Jason? Because she know, you know what she capping right now. She just don't want to put it out there. Yo, JoJo, you safe. I ain't gonna make a box. I'm saying a box.
Yeah.
Oh,
What
baby.
about you?
Lying.
Lying?
So lying. So you not fucking with a lie. It's clear.
But you don't like cheating?
No,
Okay,
wait.
lying.
Sex had when he was starved.
Tell
Oh, baby, they know what's going on. Chef trying to get me in trouble. DJ Chef trying to get me in trouble. Oh, baby.
But make sure you tell
You
them.
talking spicy.
Alright, so I did this post on my Instagram. And I had over 200 and something people who commented on it, and people that actually answered. So right now my poll is at 50-50. This was a question that was asked. Can you have sex with a friend and just remain friends?
Yes.
I don't want him to answer that question because
Oh, baby.
Oh, baby.
You gonna answer it?
yeah.
Hello?
Can you have sex? The question is, can you have sex with a friend and remain just friends?
And then we gonna ask how many times you did that.
So is it what? Is it cool?
No. Can you have sex with a friend? Real talk. Can you have sex with a friend and it remain just friends?
Yeah.
Yes.
But you can't. It can't happen no more than one time.
But that's still your friend though.
Yeah, but that's.
And a lot, because people go
I know,
so crazy
baby.
and shit. Oh baby.
Oh, baby.
Oh baby.
Now you do it. But you know what? I ain't gonna feel like a drunk night, bro. I having fun and shit is
You
happening.
fuck up?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's for
A single.
yeah, that's for the single people. If you're in a relationship, you shouldn't do that. But if you're single, why not?
And a dummy.
Why not? Well, if that's what you want to do, and that's what he want to do. Per se, me, I ain't doing that. I'm not.
Why you ain't doing that?
'Cause I know how the next girl gonna feel.
Who's the next girl?
I'm saying, friend or not. That's her friend, right?
You supposed to say you're shorty.
No, I'm talking not you. I'm talking about the next girl. You already know how loving it is. So
No,
once you get
no,
other
no.
love,
You talking about how
that's what I'm saying. She gonna think see you after you the living. You off the handy, off the Casamigos and all that, go crazy. Like go crazy. She might fall in love. She might think she you. Make up all the time.
She might get hurt.
That's what I'm trying to say. So she said you have if you in a relationship.
So my son, oh baby, ain't the only one to answer questions. What's up? What's up? Can you have Nah, we talking you.
Oh,
Can you have sex with a friend and it just remains
it's not
friends?
happening.
It's not
That's how we started off. We was friends.
Oh,
He's
shit.
not
He
the man.
left that part out. We in
I was gonna say that, but I ain't gonna go too crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, basically that's how it happened, bro.
So, go
Me and
ahead.
my girls go through it, and I'm saying, you know.
Don't say you and your girls don't do it. Y'all
Listen, we was going through it. Oh, baby, listen. Me and my ex was going through it, and it wasn't working. It wasn't so planned. And she was the next person that was right there. We was free before it, and we been together from 8 years old. So she was there with my rapping career to start with boss and real life. And that's right.
Okay.
But that was right. We left it out.
So JL,
I ain't
I'm not getting away from this, God. Can you have sex? Can you have sex with a friend and remain just friends?
Of course.
Of course. Say why?
I was just doing it last year. Because we went through too much, bro. Like, when we was trying to be all that,
Okay.
it was too much. You
Okay.
feel like fighting and
Yeah,
arguing
trying to line
and,
him up.
you know, some things that can't be spoken about. But you try to come back and try to rebuild the whole situation. You come back as friends, but if she still want a nigga to hit, I'm gonna hit. And
Okay.
It was like, it was cool. I didn't have no problem. To me, it was cool. She was cool with it. Yeah.
I mean, that's a really.
I think it depends on who
You gotta
it
be
is.
single.
No,
It depends on who it is.
You can't be in a relationship.
Can't be a relationship. Can't be a relationship.
So-
Yeah.
So,
like, I'm just
Like
saying.
African.
Scooter, can you have sex with a friend and remain just friends?
What my head say?
Fuck it.
My point exactly. So what I'm saying is, if y'all are friends, right?
Uh-huh.
It's called communication. If y'all can come to an understanding and an agreement, like, yo, look, listen, I've been wanting to crack, you probably been wanting to give you a good space. Like, let's not overdo the boundaries, you know what I mean? Let's know what we stand. If that person, Jackson, man or female, I'm with all the shit. I'm cracking as soon as you let me. And if you feel me, and let's just keep it going. Shorty like,
I'm thinking married, bro.
I mean, I wouldn't do it now. I wouldn't do it now because I'm in a relationship. I'm just saying in general.
Oh yeah,
On the phones,
single.
though,
White nigga, all my friends were one
in them situations, it be the niggas that start catching feelings. It don't even be the
Oh, yeah.
females. Yo, it don't even be the females that catch feelings. It be the niggas.
He's crazy. That's
Hold on, hold on.
The niggas be the ones that be wilding out.
That's
You know
a
what I
fact.
mean?
Drop a bomb.
Here's a jump. So wait, so nobody else is going? You know.
Why is it? Yo, is it still on me?
Mama, can you
Answer that
Answer
question.
the
Mama.
phone.
I wanna
can
hear
you
it.
deal with a friend and as that
Look,
or
I
still
still
be
did.
friends?
Can't get
No, I
it.
just picked
You
up.
can fuck a friend and y'all still be friends after that?
Yeah, you single.
You
That's
want
what I'm saying. That's
to-
weird. How can you have your friend around or your friend around your boyfriend if y'all fucking? That's
I can keep it. Let me show you.
I'm not gonna jack that.
I'm not gonna say I do this, right?
Don't turn it over the lanes.
I'm not gonna say I do this, right? If you listening right now, this is just a hype.
I hope she listens.
Right? Listen. If I'm fucking somebody, right? If I'm fucking somebody, right, and I have a girl, my girl would never ever be around the person I'm fucking, right? Because at the end of the day, she may tell you she jacking, right? But a female can be funny. You feel me? And the same thing vice versa. Even with a female that's fucking a nigga and she has a boyfriend, that nigga may be petty like,
That's like
huh?
that's like
Some
your
people,
girl.
I hope you're not kissing her.
That's like your girl. That's like your
Shit
girl
like
dealing
that.
with. That's like your girl dealing with your eye.
Alright.
How you feel?
So let me talk my shit, alright?
Oh baby.
So everybody was on that political correct shit, you feel me? The question was, can you fuck a friend and remain friends?
Yes.
I'm not saying that you're in a relationship. It's a simple question. Can you fuck a friend and some people can't, because some people are more emotional than some.
Yeah.
Some people handle, see, this is why everybody gets shit misconstrued. The way how you handle a situation to the way how your shorty handles a situation is different. The way how Skoota handles a situation versus the way his shorty handles a situation is different. I can sit here and be like, yo, if my girl cheated on me, I take her
So
back.
your answer is yes?
But
So,
I can't do it. I ain't gonna lie, I can't do it.
that's what I'm saying. Because you get,
No,
And-
it's just,
go ahead, I'm gonna let you talk. Go ahead.
it would just be like, what would make you feel that way at that moment? Y'all, like, it's just, I can't.
So understand this now. Now understand this. So hold on. So let me put something out here. Let me put something out here. You got Paula?
You gotta call him.
Alright.
Yo, thank you for calling VybeoutThursdays Radio VybeoutThursdays. Who's speaking?
Elmo, what's the good, my brother?
Baby, Fineo.
always.
Talk to us. What's up?
So the question is, can you have sex with a friend and just remain friends? Okay. Okay. Why? Why do you say that's a fact? Why do you agree with that? Yeah, why do you think you can do that? Okay,
That's it.
right.
These people are
What did I say?
Fact. That's another big fact.
My guy Elmo in the building.
Yeah, Elmo. Yeah, look on that then, Elmo.
Yo, guys, for calling, man.
So this is how I feel about the situation. This is how I feel about the situation, and this is why I'm gonna say what I say. All right, listen to this. One, males and females are two totally different entities. Again, I'm gonna say this again for everybody out there. That's not jacking it. Males and females is different. I'm put you on blast real quick. If you have sex with a dude, you're having sex with a dude most times, not just to have sex. It's more to it than that. Whereas a guy,
some girls is different though.
Some girls is different, but most females, it's more behind it than just, you know what I'm saying?
Thanks for calling DTF Radio VybeoutThursdays. Who's calling?
Folks is going crazy.
They got this question.
See what you done started with that?
Yo, Chris, what's good? We got Florida in the building, man.
Oh,
What's up? Alright, so talking shit, nigga. Talking shit. So what's up?
What's up, W?
Do you feel?
Oh, baby.
Okay. Okay. Correct. You gotta be straight up 100% honest. Right. I mean, hold on, Chris. So Chris, the reason why you can say that is because you're thinking like a man. A female is thinking differently. Go ahead. Right, she can hear you. Facts. Uh-huh. Right.
Right, that is a good one.
I'm just saying. Uh-huh.
He said,
Right. Facts.
Yeah.
But
That's it.
So-
Oh, shit.
shout out to my guy Chris, man. I appreciate you going straight out of Florida.
Oh, baby.
Like I was gonna say before, Chris called in. It's males look at shit differently than females. Whether you want to accept it or not, majority of females have sex with a purpose.
Yeah.
Males have sex to get a nut majority of the time. I'm saying this, and a lot of females is gonna get in their feelings and be like, yo, what are you talking about? You're bugging. I'm spitting straight facts. Once a woman start having sex with another man and she's in a relationship with a guy, that relationship, majority of the time, is over. Because mentally, she's not there no more.
Yeah,
Mentally, she's with this other man. That's why she gave that other man her body. For a dude could go out right now, see a female right now, fuck a female right now, and have no feelings, no emotions.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I'm not saying that to say it's right. I'm not saying that to be on some like, yo, this is why men do I'm just speaking straight fact. This is a question that females ask.
Like,
why do men do that? Most times, the reason why a man will go outside and step outside and do what he has to do is because he's probably not getting that attention, he's not getting that affection, or he probably got a headache at home. Most niggas don't want to admit that. Most niggas would not tell their females that. Why? Because that's going to lead to another argument, that's going to lead to another headache, whatever. The reason why a man could have sex with a female and be just friends after, if he's keeping it a buck with her, it's because in her head now she already knows, yo, this is just sex. But most men don't do that. They try to sneak their way in and be on some, yo, you know I'm feeling you, knowing that they don't want a relationship. Knowing that they don't want a relationship, but they still try to sneak their way in and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, I'm feeling you, I've been feeling you for a minute, But then, now, in that female's head, she's thinking, relationship, while you still on that, we just fucking just the fuck.
Niggas do that a lot. That's when they go wrong, guys. Can't do that.
Keeping it a buck, if you keep it a buck, you know what I realize? You know what I understand? If you tell a female from jump, be real with a female from jump, be honest with a female from jump, with what you want, yo, I just wanna fuck. I'm just trying to hit. What's up with you? Most times than not, she will fuck with you. Just because you're being real. Honestly.
But you know what it is? You know what I feel about that though? A lot of dudes are afraid of the rejection. Like they don't know how to handle. They don't know how to handle that. And if they feel like if they say that and they fuck up, it's like I'm never going to get a chance to click. Especially if they really want to click. So a lot of niggas gotta play that lovey-dovey role or that.
So in other words, they're trying to guarantee the fuck.
Like they trying to solidify. You feel me? They trying to solidify the pussy by saying certain things instead of saying, yo, look, listen, watch this. It's not gonna end up where you think we're gonna have it end up. Like, you feel me? We can fucking be cordial. What's up? And I noticed, and I'm not gonna say girls, because this don't go for girls, this goes for grown women. They understand the honesty. You feel me? That goes for grown women. Some grown women might really jack the honesty, like, oh,
I
no.
don't understand the honesty.
The nigga wanna fuck, that's it.
My older sister Q used to move like men. My older sister Q, that dog on gates in the backyard. She moved like men, bro. You think you about to have a whole relationship with her, and only thing she wanna do is kill. She wanna get hers over and get up out of there.
Already, but a lot of niggas don't understand. I mean, a lot of people don't.
But there's a reason for that. So I get it. I'm about to get a lot of men in their feelings out. A lot of men don't and can't handle this because men have pride issues. A man don't want to hear no. A man does not want to hear no. A man does not want to deal with the fact that you will shut him down. Hence the reason why.
I'm gonna say a boy can't.
It's
Yo, listen. We keep it. Are we keeping it a buck or not? Men don't want to. I'm a grown ass man. I don't want to hear no. I never want to hear people tell me I'm not fucking with you.
But you
can't
can't
talk
Scooter the Kappa.
Bro, you can't tell me that.
No, listen. Hold on.
No, Mike told you to take this.
Oh, that's you though. There's other niggas that don't.
Yo, first of all, Skoota Kappa.
Every time.
First and foremost,
Let's talk about it.
nobody wants to hear the answer no. Nobody.
We ain't finna
What are you talking about? Nobody wants to hear no.
Why do I want to hear no?
Because nobody wants to who wants to get rejected? Who likes to get rejected?
Right?
That's my point.
Hold on. Watch Let me ask you a question. Hold on. Shut up. Listen. Let me ask you a question. If you apply for a job, right? And that one job says no, and the next job says no, but the other job says yes, are you going to stop applying because one job said no?
Nobody's saying that.
No, you just said nobody wants to hear no. I do so. The job tells me no.
Scooter's
job tells me no.
Scooter's not.
Today was epic with the real JoJo. You already know that. AKA JoJothegreat. Shout out to JJO for playing Molly in the set. Shout out to official DJ Chef. It always gets spicy on top of time. Tune in next week from 4 to 7 every Thursday. Every Thursday on DTF Radio. We here.
Oh, baby.